What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Honky Tonk Highway. My name is Kelly Travis, Cavallero. I'm one half of 7 Era Media. Thank you guys for joining me. Episode 27. 27. Yes, it has been that long, guys. Shout out to everyone who has been tuning in so far. Hope you guys have been enjoying it. If you haven't yet, like, follow, subscribe. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. That way you don't miss out on nothing we post or anytime we go live. Now, for today's guest. I'm watching the other screen, and this is kind of funny. You guys are going to love her. She is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. She is an amazing DJ, amazing person. Ladies and gentlemen, the dancing dentist herself, Miss Jill Babinec.
Yay! Hey, everybody.
Like I said, there's Jill Babinec, not the puppet. Hey,
well,
Jill.
I thought it was just fitting. You know, you had Guyton on you
That's
earlier,
true.
so you know.
And we were talking earlier how I remember when he gave that. It was like the first or second Big Bang when he when Julie got that for you. I was like, hey, it's a dentist.
Yeah. So, yep, he's still around. Still waiting on some new scrubs, but yeah, he's still around.
Yeah, I heard they're a little bit in high demand right now with all this going on. He's probably going to need to wait a little bit longer.
Just a little bit.
So, thank you for coming on today. I really appreciate it.
Oh, well, thank you for having me.
And I love the shirt. I don't know where you could have possibly got that. Rocking the 7 Era Media Gar.
I was just going to do this through the whole show, but I figured, I didn't want to be like Jamie Marshall, so.
All right, so for those who don't know you out there, why don't you give us a little history on how you got into line dancing and DJing?
Okay. Well, first the dinosaurs came, and then they got too big, and then they turned into oil, and no. I got into line dancing right in college, right after high school. Local bar, kind of went there with a friend of mine, called the Hurdy Gurdy. Yep, the Hurdy Gurdy. Little local bar, walked in there, and they had some line dancing. They had an instructor, and so we started taking classes, and just kind of got into that. And that was around, let's see, 90, 89, 90.
Good year.
Yeah, I know, right? Was that the year you were born?
No.
Oh.
89 was the year Kelly was born. I was born in 80.
Oh, okay.
The year she was born, not me.
So we did that, and we ended up, that's like when West Coast was just kind of starting to hit the scene. So they were doing West Coast classes, and then I heard of a couples West Coast, they were doing West Coast Hustle and all that stuff in Butler, I think it's Butler, PA. Sam and Chris Wetzel, they were part of it. Angel and Debbie Figueroa.
Wow.
Mario Robau. I mean, all
That's back when he still had hair. Wow.
I know, all the old time people that, that we see every once in a while. So, I went there, ended up meeting the DJ there, and got communicating with him. Ended up dating him.
Oops.
Which he was into the UCWDC. And that's kind of how I was brought into the events. And so I was helping him out and doing the couples scene, basically. And then I branched out, got into, I was dancing couples, I was dancing line and doing all of that. And then I got to do the line dancing. I believe, if I am correct, Mark Cosenza, Windy City. That was my first solo line DJ gig. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So, and from there, it just kind of escalated.
Hey, do me a favor. Switch earpieces.
Oh.
The other side has the mic on.
There we go.
There we go. The other side has the microphone on it.
I don't use them. They don't stick in my ears. I got small ears. You can't see with all this damn hair.
Well, it's almost getting time. You can go back and get a haircut.
Okay. So do we need to reverse and tell everything again?
No, it was just low, but I can pump it up for the recording. We're good.
Okay. I can yell.
I think we got to 1994.
Okay, good. So, yeah. So anyway, I got into the UCWDC then, and yeah, that was probably in and about around 99, 2000. I think around there is when I kind of was on the dance scene. Yeah. I mean, I would attend Fort Wayne, which was the Fort Wayne dance. Yeah. Actually, I did DJ that, but that was the swing room that I DJ'd. When Barry and Derry Amato and all of them had it with the Shriners. So I did the swing room upstairs on the 34th floor, upstairs, both ways. Yeah, so. And that's really about it.
Did you ever compete when you were in the UCWDC?
No, I did not. And the reason why?
Oh, I'm definitely curious of this one.
I didn't want to wear a waltz skirt. No way in hell was I wearing a skirt. Those dresses? Mm-hmm.
I know. Back in that day, I was telling, I hope Tim Perez isn't on, because he kind of got mad when I brought up the Jamie Marshall, the white pants and the white hat. I'm like, I'm really glad I started competing after everyone was out of the white face.
Well, I mean, and that's when they had the strict that's when they had the strict costumes. You know, the strict. Oh
yeah, they had a lot. Back in the day, they were really strict.
Rules
the yoke. It wasn't just a color divide. You actually had to have that line on the back, in some kind of shape.
I think my first competition really for me was actually at the Fort Wayne, back at the Scottish Rite. They had a chill factor competition, and it was just on the fly. You just would dance. They would pick so many people, and then those people, 10 people maybe, I don't know, I can't remember, would then dance, and then they would pick a winner. So yeah, so I got first place for Chill Factor.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Megan Barsulia asked, any advice that you could give to balancing between being an instructor and a DJ? She's asking for a friend. LOL.
And that friend is, her initials are Megan? Is that? Balancing between instructing and DJ, is that
yes.
Correct? You know what? Right, yeah. It just all depends on the event, because if it's a larger event, and it all depends upon what you're required to do. I mean, if you're just doing the other room, or you're doing a beginner room at night, of course you're going to close early, typically, versus a main room, which you're up till who knows whenever. Boy, just try to, get sleep. Try to nap if you can. Just don't take on too much. Maybe if you can't handle it first off, and just see how it goes. But usually they're pretty good at not scheduling you too much if you're doing double duty.
Yeah.
Typically.
Or do like Jill and make sure she gets her videos out of the way like 5 minutes after she arrives at the event, or picks a lot of dances that she knows I already have videos of. so she doesn't have to come see me.
Right. No, you just got to know what takes precedence first. I mean, during the day, if I'm instructing, that's my main responsibility. So I'm there. I'm out and about teaching. Learning my dance 5 minutes before I teach it. That's always awesome. That's never happened to any of the instructors out there, I'm sure.
At least it was already written.
Yeah. And sometimes it's your dance and you still forget it. So, hey,
All the time.
But yeah, if you're instructing first, that's your first and foremost to concentrate on. And then when nighttime comes and you're DJing, then you just concentrate on that. So, I don't know if that's any help.
JP says, so what I'm hearing is that I need to make sure Jamie gives you a part in the show that requires you being in a dress. She'll just switch with Scott because Scott's comfortable being in the dresses.
That's a show thing. That's an entertainment thing, and I guess I'm okay with that. So,
let's see here. John says he can't imagine why you win a chill factor contest. You're just so unentertaining.
Right.
Yeah, okay, John.
And I didn't variate, and I didn't do anything exciting in that dance. So I guess they just kind of wanted vanilla.
Your wife asked, what do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? I am an instructor. I am a DJ. I am a choreographer. No. My day job, for most of you, I'm pretty sure that y'all know what I do. I am a dentist, full-fledged dentist, not out of the Cracker Jack box. So, yes, I do practice dentistry.
That's why if you see guys, her hashtag is Dancing Dentist.
Yes. And my website, DJ Dr. Jill. So there you go.
Pamela wants to know, did you have any professional dance instruction as a youngster, or are you just this talented?
Unfortunately, yes, I'm just that talented. I have never in my life had a dance lesson. Never in my life. I swear to God. Actually, my sister was the one who took the dance lessons. She took the tap, she took the jazz. Myself, when I was growing up, I actually took piano lessons. Was in the choir. Choir kind of somewhat required us to do some dancing, routines and stuff. But no, I really didn't dance until I went to the country bars, actually, to be honest with you.
And for those who would have showed up at Chicago this year, you would have known that she can sing because we had her doing karaoke the night before.
That's true, with a sore throat.
Kathy Hinyati wants to know, are you this silly when you're pulling teeth on people as you are when you're dancing? No.
You know what? It all depends. It all depends. All depends on the patient, of course. Of course, if I know you, yeah, I'm going to do, probably be silly. But most people don't like to be in the dental chair, and they get cranky, and I don't like that, so in and out they go.
See ya. So, bye.
Yeah. No, like I said, it depends on the patient. I mean, if they can joke with me, I'll joke back, But, yeah, I'm somewhat a little bit professional to those that don't know me, but also, don't want to be there as well.
Makes sense. Yes, Paul. Paul James just reminded me. You are who they picked to be their DJ. Him and Stacy on their Shenanigans show, on the Shenanigans cruise they're doing. They picked an entire cruise instead of a dance event. That's going like everywhere.
Cool.
So yes, that would be scary. A lot of us on a boat. It's kind of like no. We can't sink the boat.
No.
So, what has been one of your favorite dances you choreographed? Because I know you choreographed a lot.
Yeah, I have choreographed a lot. One of my favorites. They're all favorites. They're all favorites. I guess it just depends what mood I'm in that day, if it's one of my favorites. I really don't have a favorite, I mean, I like them all. Yes, I will brag. I guess 20. I don't like to brag though. You know me. I don't.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah, I don't really talk about myself, so this is really hard. 24 Reasons actually is probably a really favorite of mine right now. That actually, I competed with that at the UCWDC, and I completed one of my goals, actually. So I have my UCWDC belt buckle for first place in choreography with that. So I'm real happy with that one. And that was co-choreographed by Debbie Pancoast and, of course, myself. So So yeah, that's a favorite. I really actually kind of enjoy, and we probably need to bring back some of the older ones that I choreographed with some other ones as well too. Footwork and was also is a very fun one with Scott Schrank. Missing You with Amy Christian, of course, Debbie Pancoast. Wrong Side Slide, of course, with Joe Thompson, Samansky. High Class Broads with Miss Joanne Brady. That was fun. Also with Footprints on the Water, Joanne Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I have a lot of favorites, and I've been lucky enough to find the music, and also be asked to choreograph with some of these instructors as well too. So I'm happy about that. So I like them all.
Did Scott Schrank actually ever demo it right? Because he is known for never dancing stuff right.
Yeah. Actually, yes, he does. I think it was once.
Once.
And yeah, I think once. Because actually, we have co-written a few dances together. So and actually, Footwork was just done on Streamline. So yes, you can go to streamline.com and you can check out that teach if you want to. So yeah.
Yeah, I gave Scott a lot of crap at Big Bang. He came up to me and goes, "Can you do the dance that I taught today early? Because I want to go to bed." Okay, so I played it, and then like 3 more times he kept coming back with new drinks from the bar. I go, "Is bed just now a new code word for bar?" I go, right. New rule then. Every time you go to bed, you bring me back a beer. So I go, just every time you leave to go to bed.
Oh, good old Scott.
Yeah.
I love him.
Megan asked, and this is a good one. What dance, if it disappeared today and was gone forever, would you feel like we lost something as a community? The wobble. That was
Excuse me. Probably the chicken dance.
The chicken dance?
Yeah. No. If it went away, well, it's not one of mine, but I think it would I would have to change my whole DJing, because it's usually the first song that I play. It's somebody's favorite dance. Come dance with me. Because that's just a way to start out the night. Everybody knows it. It gets the floor full. And it's a great dance.
Yeah, I'd say 99% of the time when I hear the first song of the night, it's either that one or American Kids. It's usually one of those two dances that are played every time.
For a while there, though, too, Lonely Drum used to be a first one, too. Because that packed the floor, too. So
yes, that one that still gets played a lot, yes.
Yeah. But typically, Come Dance With Me, just, because I usually am in the other room. That's typically the one I always start with, so.
Maddie B asked, and this is a good one. I had to read it twice to make sure I actually say it correctly.
Read it a third time, then.
She goes, since you're a spectator a lot being behind the DJ booth, is there anything happening at events that you wish would go away? Or something you wish you'd see more of?
Well, I don't spectate a lot. I kind of dance too. Well, let's see. Something that I would want to go away. Those of you that probably know me a lot, I don't care, and I don't know. I'm just going to say it. I don't care for the drunk, rowdy people around my DJ booth. Okay, if you have a few drinks, no problem. But I don't like when it gets out of hand. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So I'm not one that typically drinks. Most of y'all know that, but I do have a few drinks here and there. But I think it's more of it getting out of hand and everybody losing their temper and starting fights, because I've known that's happened at a few dance events. So that's probably the only thing I would not want to see, That would probably be able to go bye-bye. And then something else that, I'm sorry, I was trying to think.
Or something you like to see more of.
Something I like to see more of.
Brian McWhorter said Brian McWhorter.
Actually, yes, I would love to see him. Are you my conscience?
I don't know if you'd ever want him to be your conscience. I really don't. Love you, B.
I like, again, and a lot of this with the retro. Yeah, yes, you too, Paul. A lot of it would be, some of more of the older dances coming back. I do play them later on in the evening. Mm-hmm. So, and I play sometimes some of my favorites, but also the ones that are more popular out there as well too. So, and I love seeing some of the older, I don't know what to call them really. Some of the ones way back in the day coming back, the Max Perrys, the Kathy Hignatis, the guest appearances, I guess, if you will, the Brian McWhorters, coming back every once in a while to just, come out, have fun, socialize, even if they teach one or two dances.
Right.
So it's always fun. Like we were, the UC Worlds in California, and I know Joe was talking about this, about seeing Rob I, so nice to see him. He popped up over there. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, wow. So, those that have kind of gone away, and kind of continued whatever, path they were going on, their life, their family. It's nice to see him every once in a while. So
JP said, and here I thought she was going to say she doesn't want the screens no more.
I'm not going to touch that subject.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, so all I'm going to say about that, okay, is I like to dance. I like to have fun, and I see who comes in and walks, comes through the door. So I do change my mind a lot, short minute. Okay, yeah. I like to dance. To put 3-4 songs up there, I'll call out 2 or 3 songs. I'm okay with that. For me, I want to dance. Okay, I want to dance too. I want to dance. I want to be on the floor with you guys. That's what I find fun. And for me, it takes a lot more effort for me to think, oh my God, okay, I got 4 dances, okay. And then, oh shit, now I got to go, now I got to go over to this computer over here, right? Now I got to type all these in. And by that time, the song that I've just put on that I wanted to dance to was already done.
Yeah.
So, that's all I'm going to say about that. There are some DJs who just play music, and they can handle both, and that's fine. For me, who likes to dance, who likes to intermingle with the dancers as well too, and then to do that aspect of it as well too, that takes a lot on me. Am I to do it if I have to? Yes. I like to keep my room light and lively and fun, no drama. I just want everybody to have fun, okay? And that's what we're all there to have, fun, okay? So, yeah. So, okay, that's it.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I remember one of the first events where you were DJing and I got to listen to a lot. We were actually in Myrtle Beach. And it was one of the first years I brought the floor for Jen and Jason, and Will was there, and we're sitting around the lazy river, and Steve goes, why don't, after dinner, y'all do something like creative and get the crowd going? So we came up with the lip sync contest. And you and Julie were coming back from dinner, and I forget who was doing Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. But all of a sudden, in the middle of it, out of nowhere, didn't even know she was back in the room, all you see is Jill straddling a wheelie DJ chair, coming across the floor, just like Miley Cyrus doing, I came in like a wrecking ball. I'm like, it was insane. I'm like, where did that come from? Yes, Paul, we did a lip sync contest at a dance event randomly between all the instructors going head to head, and here comes Jill behind it doing the Miley Cyrus bit from the video. It was kind of funny. Hysterical, actually.
And a lot of things that I do and like that, I mean, I don't think about it. They just come.
They just come.
And I just go with it. You know, if you like it, you do. If you don't, I'm sorry.
Oops. Yeah.
I just won't do it again, you know.
So a couple years ago, what was it like? I know this was at in Chicago, out of the blue, around probably 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. You're in the side room, and out of nowhere, Mark has to shut down the main ballroom. Louis' system kind of starts smoking, and you get told literally on the fly, we're shutting down the main room, and here comes everybody into your room. How was that moment? Just all of a sudden, boom, you're getting everybody from the event.
Yeah. After I changed my pants, yeah, that was very interesting, but I think I handled it rather well.
You handled it amazingly.
It was a shock. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It was a total shock. And what I do in that room is totally different than the main ballroom. So in my head, it's like, oh crap. You know, I have to change gears. I have to change gears. Julie was around, and I'm like, and I looked at her, and went. I mean, she's like, what? I said, everybody's coming in here. I had to change gears. She goes, you can do it. I know I can do it. It's like, I totally had to change my mental frame, you know, and everybody was really nice. Everybody, you know, they came in, they knew what the situation was. There was, you know, the equipment malfunctioned a little bit. And you know what? Everybody was cool about it. They all came in. I had 2 dance floors. So I designated one as a beginner improver floor. The other one was the intermediate floor. I'm going to try to play 2 dances. We'll flip-flop. And I said, you know what? We're here to have a good time. You know, this is a fun room. We're here to have fun, and let's just do it. So we did it.
Yeah, it worked out. I think it worked out really well. It went really smooth once everyone transitioned and got in there.
Yeah.
My first thought goes, how is everyone going to fit? I was like, where are we going to put people?
The funny part is probably about a third of those people are like, there's another room.
Yes, that was the other thing.
Because
like, what room?
They never leave the main ballroom. They're like, there's another room. Oh.
I know, and they always see all the people that just comes out of that random door behind Louis and JP, and they think they come out of thin air.
They did. But you know what? It was fun. It was fun. I had a great night, and everybody was just upbeat. Everybody just danced. They didn't care. There was no drama. There was nothing. It was great.
Yeah, it was an amazing, amazing evening. I remember it very fondly. Because I was outside at our booth, and me and Kelly had just got done doing something, and we literally had just walked in the main ballroom, and Mark's getting on the mic. I'm like, what? And then, boof, almost got ran over. I'm like, I'm going back to my booth for a minute. Not going to touch this. JP, yes. JP hates that door that's behind them. I'll agree with you 100% because you never know what's going to come through there.
Well, JP actually came through there, says, okay, everybody's coming in your room. I went, okay, great.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a fun and interesting evening.
Yes.
So, if you could go to one event you've never been to, what would it be?
If I could go to one event that I have not been to, well, there's probably a couple events that I haven't been to. Yeah, and one hasn't even happened yet. Yeah, so that's even better. So, what?
One that hasn't even happened yet?
Right, one that has not even happened yet, and I've always wanted to go there. It's Maddie's.
Oh.
The Australian one, and her Wahula Longa Wonga one, that one place, yeah.
Yes. So. I forget what we end up calling it at the end, yeah. Yeah, the Women of the Gong or something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I guess the Crystal Boots probably would be the one. I'm still waiting to win a Crystal Boot, by the way. That's probably on my win list there, but nah. I was going to display some of my boots back here, but they're all leather, so that wasn't going to work. Probably the World Dance Masters as well. And probably anyone overseas. I don't care what it is.
Fun.
I've been overseas. I
say you did the. I see all the pictures are popping up lately of the cruise.
The Mediterranean cruise.
Yes, that one.
Yes, yeah, we did a Mediterranean cruise that hit Spain, Italy, France. So that was really, really cool. I think one of my also most memorable ones was being able to do another cruise in Asia for Judy Chen. I was honored that she asked to DJ, and Rachel was there, Simon was there, and that one was a lot of fun. So I never thought in my life that I would end up in Asia. Never. And
you were taller than everyone, though, weren't you?
No, because Simon was there.
Oh.
Yeah. So, no, we were about the same height, actually. Yeah. So, but yeah, and I've been to Ireland. Loved Ireland. That was for the Shamrock UC event.
Yes.
Been to France for Brigitte's City of Lights.
Yep.
So
July 4th.
Yeah, I've been to a few of them overseas. Would I love to go back to any of those areas again? Absolutely.
Yeah, it was. Me and Kelly were very disappointed when WDM canceled on Monday. Like, no. I'm like, that's the one. I look forward to going over to England every year. I love it.
I only had a layover in England. I've never actually been to England. That's one place that I have not been.
The first time we went to England, my layover was in Iceland.
See, now there's a place I would like to go as well.
I want to, but not the airport. I paid literally $35 US for a pan pizza.
Well, you pay that in any kind of airport, really.
Well, yeah. Nah, that's a lot for a pan pizza.
Close.
That's a lot for literally a little pizza this big. I was like, I'm about to pay $35 to eat a pizza this big.
It's like the hotel restaurants.
Kind of, yes. Kelly, wait, where? Where
are we going?
Right, I have a chat box. I'm like, where are we going? We are going. Like, what do you mean we're going? Where are we going? I love it. And Jim today. And Fitz today, which was not canceled to protect my health. You're right. Yeah, for those who haven't seen Jen and Jason's post, Fun in the Sun was canceled today, but not by them. The Marriott canceled it on them. They said the city of Orlando would not be open up enough in time for them to hold a group, so they canceled it. Which kind of shocked me that the hotel went and canceled it, so kind of out of the blue. Tim, no, do not just go along for the ride. That usually gets me in trouble in cost. No. No. Oh, apparently we're going to England with you two. With you and Julie. Apparently they're making plans in the chat and we're not known about it.
Okay, whatever.
I love that we were warned, Jill. Really love that we were warned. It's what they were talking about last night when we were doing the test. That them two are kind of like have to put up with me and you, and they're here back in the back making plans. I'm like, no. So I got asked a couple questions ago, and so I had a question a couple weeks ago that I had Brandon come up for me for, and I've been waiting for the right time and the right person to bring this back to. So I figured this one would be entertaining. If you had to describe yourself, your personality, as a dance step, what dance step would it be?
Gumby.
Gumby's a dance step?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I do a lot of them, and Julie popped this one up, and I never really even thought about it, was ankle breaker.
Ooh. That just sounds painful.
Ankle breaks? They're fun.
My ankles are cracking thinking of it.
I know, they're so much fun. I can do them in dipstick, and I can any other Irish dance. But yeah, I would say with sure. Let's just go with that.
Okay.
Unless anybody else has any other comments on that one, I'm pretty sure there will be a couple flying in there.
Julie just said ankle breaks. Literally is what she just said.
She's like 10 seconds behind.
And JP says monkey walk.
Oh, okay. With that too. You can do that. Yeah.
So if any of y'all want to see Jill do some really cool Irish dancing, a couple weeks ago for one of my throwback videos, I posted a video, I think it was from like 2006. I don't remember what year it was, from Tampa with you, John Robinson, and Maggie Gallagher dancing. It was awesome. I totally forgot I had it because I had a whole just bunch of videos given to me by Carol Craven. And I have all the stuff I have, but I was just going through and I've been converting them to digital, and I was going through and I'm like, whoa, what is this? And I clicked on it, and it was funny because at the beginning it was announced it was supposed to be the three of you plus Craig Bennett, and Craig was nowhere in sight. No, in the background, nothing. I'm like, well, I'm still posting it. It was hysterical. Oh, it was funny.
I think there's a couple actually. When the summer, Windy City Summer Mania.
I remember that one.
When Maggie was there. Yeah. Somebody else never made it to the routine either, and it ended up just being me and Maggie. And I'm not going to mention any names. I'll give you the initial those, and the initials are John Robinson. Yeah, so it ended up being me and Maggie. And I think there's a video of that. Somebody must have a video. And if you want to see that, actually, that one was rather comical too. That one had a little bit more comedy in it. Just because it pretty much was Irish dancing meets hillbilly tap dancing. Which was clogging, basically, is what I did. So,
Junior, you should feel like a home.
Yeah. So, yeah. But, and then, there's a couple Irish Spirit videos flying around from the marathon of John and I.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Screwing around, of course. We never dance serious.
No, you don't say.
No, we never.
That'd be funny to watch y'all try to do like a serious waltz or nightclub.
We could.
You probably could. Whether or not you can make it through the whole song without cracking jokes on each other.
I know I could.
He couldn't. I know, John. It took all when I was shooting the video for him and Derek for their dance to Every Breath You Take, the haunted version. Yes, getting him to do a take with being serious. I had to tell him, okay, no jokes. Even though if you're going to turn around and look at Derek and want to crack jokes, no jokes. And Derek's in the alien suit, so it's every time he turned around, it's he had to look at Derek with looking like he comes out of a alien head.
Right, so, I know.
Oh, too funny.
I love dancing with John Robinson, though. I just saw his comment. Yeah. It's always fun. I like the interaction between all the instructors. I mean, we can just go and have fun. Yes. And, and we just, we're not, who was saying it? And was it Guyton maybe? I think Guyton was saying it. When we're out, we're always on. We're always on and things like that. It's just so much fun to just go, let your guard down, just be who you are, just dance and have fun and laugh. And while you're doing that, it's just entertaining. I mean, I'll again, just because, Windy City, later on in that night when the instructors will come in, we'll throw on some old classic stuffs and we'll just have fun, throw on some of their older dances that they do. And we just all dance together. We all have fun. And actually finally have gotten to see Michelle Burton just let loose. And that was so much fun. That was just so much fun. She actually was kind of imitating me. It was hysterical. It was hysterical.
I actually told John Robinson this, I think, a couple, right before this happened. I think I told him at Fort Wayne. You know the show The Masked Singer?
Yes.
We should do a show version of that, but everyone dresses up and tries to act out how other people dance and see if the judges can guess who is behind
but see,
it.
we've already done that. It wasn't a game. It wasn't a game though. We do that in my room anyway. We just start dancing like some of the other instructors, and we were guessing. And oh my God, it was we were in stitches.
Oh,
we were
man.
in stitches. Oh yeah,
That would be fun.
It was funny.
Someone asked at the moment, what is supposed to be your next event that you're actually going to get to go to?
Right now, actually, and they're waiting to hear what the restrictions are going to be at the end of May. Is going to be Colorado Springs, Pikes Peak. That right now is still slated on the schedule. Other than that, if that gets canceled, hopefully not, but if by some chance it does, understandable. I mean, we want everybody, of course, to be safe. August, September would be mine. My one-day event.
Yes. Yeah.
So
flyers hanging back there somewhere for those who can't see it.
Yeah,
I do have one. Yeah, you have Joey and Rona there this year, correct? Joey Warren and Rona Kay? Yes, there's the flyers. September 19th. Dance for a Cure goes to a good cause.
Yeah, so yeah, you can check that out on my website. Also, dance4acure.org. So yeah, you can check that out if you want. And like I said, that could change for us too. I don't. Right. It just all depends upon what the facility is going to restrict, if they're going to restrict anything. So as of right now, we haven't heard anything. I haven't really contacted them yet because I'm sure everybody in the next month or two is trying to contact them. So I'm just, we've got time.
Right.
We've got some time. So,
yeah.
But other than that, if Pikes Peak doesn't go, it would be mine. And then it would be Windy City in October, Motor City, and then Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going to ask you the dreaded question.
Oh, what do I want to be when I grow up?
We already know the answer is you want to be Brian McWhorter. We already know that. So there's no sense of asking that question. We already know you want to be Brian McWhorter when you grow up.
Yes, I do.
So, if money was no object, where would you put an event, and who are the first 5 people you bring in?
Money was no object. I don't have to count any 5 people because I can bring whoever I want. Where it would be, I mean, I like Fred's. It would be around the world. And of course, I love Maddie's because, it's in Australia and that's where I want to go. But another place that I would also want to go, and this is where I would hold it in South Africa.
Ooh, nice.
I was on a safari.
Nice.
With all the animals dancing around you. Of course, we'd have protection, but, because I could build it. I have money.
True.
Who would my peeps be? Of course, if I don't say her, I'm going to hear it in about 5 seconds. Julie. She has to cook or do registration or something. So I would probably I would definitely probably bring Peggy Hall for registration as well, too. See, I'm going a different line here.
I noticed. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's your 5. You get to pick.
Yes. I would probably, I don't know if they would come, but I probably would invite Kelly and Kelly. so that, we can get it videoed.
Proof that we are protected from the animals.
Yes. Mm-hmm. No, I'll bring some other people so that we can distract the animals with that. Who would I bring? Well, you know what? I definitely probably would invite, and I don't care. I'm not on a number right now. I'm just inviting certain people. It would be, I would bring Joanne Brady, and I would bring Tina Foster, and they can handle and do every other thing too with the beginners, the improvers, because they rock that room. Both of those together are a good combination together. So I definitely would have them along. I would probably bring, most definitely, probably Rona Kay. Very good instructor, very sociable, and people love her. So I definitely would bring her. And of course, I'd probably have a few other people, that are on the top of the list right now too. But I think I want to bring some, mention some other people that, they do the same work as all those other people. They just may not be as recognizable or, recognized for what they do as well too. So definitely would bring them.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
I can picture it now. I can strap my 360 camera to a rhino.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that would be fun.
Do it to a giraffe. You'd have a higher.
Well, I have a 10-foot stick for my 360 camera now, so I can go.
Now we're getting a little personable. Personal.
Yeah, Kelly's parents bought me a 10-foot selfie stick for my 360 camera now. My 360 camera can go pretty far out there now. I could probably reach Brian McWhorter from here in Charlotte.
I am not going to even touch that with a 10-foot pole. I am not even touching
no
that
pun
with
intended.
Nope, not at all. Mm-mm. Yes, yes, and I just saw a comment. Yes, I'm definitely bringing Brian McWhorter. Because he's my conscience.
Well, he's the animal. I think he said we'd leave him and John out of it. I think he was talking about that they're the animals that we'd have to be protected from. Just saying. That automatically crops out his pole. Wow, Brian. Really? Debbie Pancos. I just got on here. What did I miss? A whole lot of shenanigans, Debbie. A whole lot of shenanigans. Tell Paul, tell Scott to grab you a nice drink. Do your challenge first, your sit up and push ups, then go back and watch it because you'll laugh. So, I had a question. I'm trying to figure out how to word it because
okay.
Well, if you could leave, I like Fred's question. If you could leave a lasting legacy on the line dance community, what would it be?
A legacy.
Like something that you'd want everybody to remember, say, 40 years down the road.
You should have asked me this like 2 days ago so I could prepare.
What fun would that have been?
True. Always make sure you brush your teeth before you're done dancing. Yeah.
I knew it would be dentist related.
Good oral hygiene. It's very important.
I knew it would be dentist related. I was waiting. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I knew it. So thank you so much for coming on to me today. It was an absolute blast.
Thank you so much for asking. I feel
anytime.
honored.
I'm pretty sure we kept everybody entertained. If they weren't, I don't know what the heck they were watching because they weren't obviously watching the same show we were doing. So, thank you everyone at home for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed talking to Miss Babinec today. Tomorrow, I'm going out to the West Coast. I'm bringing on Line Dance Podcast duo themselves, Chris Gonzalez and Megan Barsulia, there's no telling what we could talk about. And if I can get Chris to sit still for the hour, this could be even more entertaining. So
you guys can have a competition between you two by sitting still.
Hey, Kelly, it drives Kelly crazy. That's why the other day I went into the standing one because I knew I'd have to be moving around. It just sitting still. What did did she come on? Oh my word, JP. I'm not even going to bother with that one. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't yet, like, subscribe, follow YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. That way you can see everything. That's right, 7 Era Media. Just look at Jill's chest.
As small as it is.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget tomorrow, same bad time, same bad channel. Enjoy, guys.